Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Dome Keeper. Picked this up recently. It's kind of a nice, not having to use a ton of my brain power on it type of game. While I was recovering. Still am recovering a bit from a bit of a cold or flu or something. So, I've unlocked a few things already. When you initially start this game for the first time, you have the laser dome, you have the shield, you'll have relic hunt, small size, brutal, normal and hard difficulties. You won't have, you asked for it, you won't have any modifiers. Bother. Now my throat, of course, doesn't want to cooperate. And you'll have the engineer, you won't have the assessor unlocked yet. So, you get a pretty basic startup. Also, you won't have any of this stuff here ready to go. Yeah, you have a very basic startup to begin with. And relic hunt is you're looking for a relic. That's your win condition. So we're just going to start off as if we, like, with the same setup we'd have normally for a first time run. Just so I can kind of show you how it all would initially look. So this game's really interesting. It's an odd mix of kind of a tower defense and a resource management or mining type of situation. So with the engineer, you mine basically by running into the walls, and I can drag some of these resources. I can go to here, go to upgrades. There's a few upgrades here that would do me the most good. I like to get this one right away, and this one, just because that way I can see when the next enemy wave is coming up, and I can tell how much health my dome is at. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more resources before we can do a lot else here. Now, certain areas, like the stone, will be denser than other areas, so sometimes you can mine super easily, and sometimes it takes a while, like right here. Much thicker rock there, taking a lot longer to dig into it. But I also find that sometimes the thicker rocks tend to hide some of the better stuff. Not always, so it's kind of a one of those up in the air things. But it's a good chance that there's something in the direction I want to go if there's a harder thing blocking. Alright, well, I don't have any of those resources. You've got 3 main resources. Squares, circles, and triangles. There'll be slightly different colors each run depending on what world you end up in. Oh, alright, I'm gonna just drop these here and come back for them because I have to hurry back to the top. I took too long and now I'm being attacked. My shield won't last long. Alright, so you do have to be careful. That's one of the reasons I was liking that chart down at the bottom there, so I can at least get a gauge of, you know, maybe I need to head back. Alright. Now, right now, I don't have a lot to help me carry things, so 3 or 4 at a time is probably about the limit of where I want to be carrying anything resource-wise, just because of the amount of time it takes. Alright, let me check these easier to dig areas up here, just to see if I can find some resources near the top. Nothing there right off. And then you'll get these smooth walls, which you can't do anything with. Those are just walls of the arena you have to work around. And each area is always a little different. We're on a small map, which is still a decent size. Alright, another defense. Still not seeing what we're after. I really need to find more resources. I need to find, well, the ultimate goal of finding a relic. But it would also be nice to find some other things. There's so many weird things you can find down in the mines. Oh, here's something. Ah, okay, this is not a relic, but it's close. This is a gadget. I don't even need to pay anything to get this one. I just had to undig it. Unbury it. Sorry, words. Now I have to haul it back to my dome, and that will give me a... Usually they give me a new ability to work with. So you could either choose to shred it for a few cobalt, which are the triangles, or you get two options. Mushroom farm. So a robust plating onto your dome, making it more durable. I've never done that one, so I'm going to do that one. Nice. Alright, don't see anything in there. Let's get up to the defense. Of course, they're coming from the opposite side. Fire taken care of. Stop putting holes in my nice little habitat. Thank you. I kind of want my place not to be broken. Alright, I really need to find more resources so I can upgrade a bunch of stuff. Like my ability to carry more resources and to move faster. Actually, this is perfect. These are the resources I need. Also, I can improve my drill so I can drill better. Ah, these rocks are so thick. Okay, I'll take these 4 back and I'll come back. As you can see, I move a lot slower when I'm dragging forward. So sometimes you just drag a few to move faster, but it depends on really what you're aiming for. Alright, let me go to upgrade. This time I'm going to upgrade my carry strength just to make that easier. And we're in combat mode, ready to go. Here we go. Oh, they actually came from the same angle as aiming on. Nice. As time goes on, the waves will get more difficult, so there's a bit of a race against time, but it's really fairly well balanced out, it seems. Come on. Man, that's some thick rock to dig through. And now you can see I can move 5 and move fairly quickly still now because I upgraded my carry weight. I think my next upgrade should be my drill because I'm getting really tired of taking forever just to dig up 1 or 2 things. So, let's upgrade my drill ability. I could also upgrade my backpack just so I can move faster in general. I could upgrade my laser. This would be for my shield for my dome. This would be for the armor. Interesting. So yeah, every time you get a new ability or new gadget, there's always some upgrades that can come along with it. As long as you can find the resources to pay for them. Alright. No point in running down there again just yet. Where's those monsters at? You. You. Oh, I see you. That's a swarm. They make a funny popping noise. Alright. Well, got most of them, at least, before they jumped on my dome. Alright, let's put the new drill to a test. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's so much faster. Click all those. If I ever need to drop them, I just, instead of left clicking, I right click, and I can just drop one of those there. But I want to carry them all with me, so we're gonna take you up here. Okay, that's done, that's done. Enough to get my speed up. Nothing else, though. Alright, let's test over here since... Ah, yeah, much faster with that new drill. A lot of nothing, apparently. Ah, there we go. Easier to do that. Alright. This will help a lot. And with this, I can probably afford, and I don't have to worry about it too much here because it does seem to pause things here while I'm in here. There we go. Now let's go to attack mode again. Now I've got a more powerful laser. Much better. Definitely seeing a difference in how quickly I can take out monsters. Alright. Back to searching for the relic. Ooh, that's a nice deposit of all sorts of stuff. Alright, I can't carry all that. But I can carry a good chunk of it. I'll come back for the rest. Alright, once I get them up here, at least it just takes them from there. So I don't have to worry about sticking around and waiting for them all to get processed. There we go. Almost lost that one. Get you up here. Now I'm finding this game to be a nice, relaxing, just sit down, take it easy type of game. I'm gonna get my drill up again. And let's see. Damage the dome takes from melee attacks. Giving the dome more health. Sure, let's do that. And while I'm here, let's also spend one of those triangles to repair that damage I had. Done. Ah, nice thing. Glad I checked right there. Take those up there, and right in time to jump on the defensive. Take you out. That flyer's gonna be annoying, apparently. I gotta focus on some of these ground guys first. There we go. Got him. Oh yes, I can dig so much faster now. That's great. That makes it a lot easier. Wow, I am seeing a whole lot of nothing. I do find it funny that they put in these little creatures. Sometimes you'll see them like come around and grab at the resources you have, especially if you leave some resources just sitting there. But as far as I know, they don't actually do anything. They're just there as like a visual thing. And like, yeah, those ones running around the tunnels dropping down on me. No danger. Your character is perfectly safe in the tunnels. Which is kind of a weird change compared to everything else, where if you go outside, you're being attacked. Ooh. Okay, a furnace to delay monster attack, or missile launcher. Fire target seeking missiles at monsters must be manually triggered. Okay, so manually triggered secondary combat. I'm kind of curious about that though. Alright. What does this do? Increase the amount of missiles you can fire. The missiles become more lethal. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to get some more resources before I can experiment with that. Now it's R to use a missile. Okay. That should be interesting. Let's wait and see where the monsters spawn first. Alright, over there. Alright. Oh, I'm not seeing any other missiles right now, so I guess I literally only have that one missile for this combat. I'm guessing I get one per combat session, though. I'll have to experiment with that and find out. Because it would be weird if it would literally only was like, yeah, you got one total. A whole lot of nothing in some of these areas. Really surprised I'm not finding more. Ah, there we go. So I like how you can see the gem deposits a bit. Sometimes, like, you'll see a corner of them, even when you're not quite there yet. Ooh, this should be interesting. Let's see, this one looks like it needs 2 squares. Power it up. Ooh, it gave me a scan of the area? Or extended my view? I'm not sure. Seems to have made it so I can see more, though. One way or the other. That's very useful. I'm gonna have to use that to do some searching now. Alright, first off, I gotta get these up to the top. I may have to abandon them in a minute, though. Ha! Had some resources right there I was missing. Nope, okay, I'm gonna be able to get them up all the way before I get into combat. Alright, let's increase the number of missiles. And call that good. on, keep a fire, keep a fire. Man, that's a tough monster. Okay. Well then, since there's some resources right here, I might as well just grab them real quick. Toss those in. Alright, let's go grab some of those other ones we were starting on. Yeah, I'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, still can't carry them all with me at once, but I can carry a good number. Clipping the walls. Okay, there we go. Moving on. I left my phone. I'll worry about it later. It's stuck in my back pocket. Alright, upgrades, upgrades. Let's improve my laser's movement speed. That would be handy. What's this? Swivel head laser? Automatically adjusts to correct imperfect aiming. Interesting design. Move faster. More powerful. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look over here now that we can see better. Yeah, it's definitely improved my overall ability to view things. Ooh, that's important. That one's very important because that's one of the activation points for the relic, which is what I need for my wind condition. And it's got a cord that I can follow that will lead me to the relic. Alright, let's drop some of those. It's going too slow. Come on. Yeah, my big guy is really able to tank some of those. Alright. So, I can just pour that into there. Let's get some health. There we go. Alright, I need to be more careful. I am definitely being reckless with some of this. There we go. Let's take these back. Clear up a slightly faster route. Now that we've got a little time, let's see if we can find where the relic's at. Looks like the answer is down. Where is this? Ah, there we go. Down here. Alright. Now we found the relic. So let's unearth it. And then we can worry about digging up the remaining cords, if any. Of which there probably is at least one. Just gotta find it. Ah, there we go. It's going this way. I'm not gonna have time to dig out that last one before more things come. Let's get this back and head back to the ship. Gonna be cutting it a little close, but we should be good. Alright. Upgrades. Let me see here. Where's my... Don't have enough for that. Don't have enough. Alright. Let's give myself more missiles. And how about some more armor against physical? Alright. Ready for battle. Nice. Alright, those missiles are kind of nice because I don't even have to really aim them. They aim themselves. Alright. Now really, once you get the relic, you've won. Like, no matter how it plays out afterwards, you've won once you got the relic. The reason I'm gathering some more resources, though, is there's two different ways you can win. Once you get the relic, it triggers a final wave with a bunch of enemies, usually some really powerful ones as well. So you have to be prepared to fight for it. The thing is, if you lose, you still win. As long as you've gotten the relic back to your base, then once you got the relic in place and that final wave is triggered, you basically won. Because if you lose, then the relic does like a relic bomb thing that clears up the enemies. But it's still kind of nice to be able to beat it yourself and be like, yeah, okay, I beat that. Alright, I'm going to do that. And get there. Let's see if we can clear up this route a little bit to be a little faster. Just easier to traverse. There we go. Not bad. Come on. Those missiles are actually really nice. They do a lot of damage too, apparently. Okay. Now let's see if we can get Fishky in that relic. Somewhere over here. Up. Nope. Up. Down. Where is this thing going? Ah, there we go. Oh, come on, break. Now, because this is a small map, there's only 2 buttons to get to the relic. I've seen on some larger map that I've played where there were, I want to say 4 you had to find to activate it. So it definitely gets trickier the larger your map seems to get. Though I could be wrong on exactly what defines it. Maybe it's just a chance thing. I have to experiment more still. Alright, relics in. Now, final stage begins. Let's see if we can make a final upgrade. There'll be of use. That. Alright, I think that's about all we can do. And here they come. Oh, weird stuff. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. I don't never seen that one. Alright, those are weird spawning things for the little ones. But what in the world is this big monstrosity? Other than something that's probably going to kill me. Whoa, it's like draining my thing. Okay, let's go into upgrades. Heal, heal, heal. I still want to try to beat this if at all possible. So I'm gonna lose. As you can see, the final waves get pretty crazy sometimes. But relic bomb, boom. Now, if you don't have your relic and they beat you, your dome just collapses. And then it'll usually let you carry over a gadget or something into the next run as like a, hey, keep trying. New gadget unlocked for assignments, new run modifier. Alright. Now, a really cool feature is you can do show mine. You can have it reveal the resources. So you can get an idea of what you missed, where things were, and that sort of deal. I still don't know what that is. There's all sorts of weird interactables you can find. I have no idea what that one is there. But looks like we aren't going to find out this run. So, start a new unlock a new element, and then yeah, you get into this part here, and you get to choose one thing out of 3 to unlock. Tesla Dome. State-of-the-art dome that harnesses the power of electricity to an extent never before seen. Sure, I want to unlock that. Alright, so there's all that. That's just the very basic stuff. As you can see, we've got a lot to... I've still got a lot to show you, experiment-wise. I'd actually like to go with the drone yard over the shield. And I've been using the sword dome, so that'll be a fun one to use and to show you how it works. If you ever like just want to test something out before you actually play the game, you can come up here once you've gotten all set. Yeah, you can see the sword dome works a little differently. And it just gives you this endless setup here. You don't have to worry about them actually breaking it. So you can experiment with the weaponry, give it a test run, see how it handles, if it's the sort of thing you want. Oh, that's interesting. Something else you'll like, I also have a guild assignment, which I've unlocked, which they let me, you do a special assignment with usually some weird thing. Like I've completed one where it was a maze. It was just a particularly large area with weird curves and areas that were blocked off to get through, but you get a gadget, and one of the gadgets I've unlocked is a drilling rig. And like each gadget you find like becomes available down here. So there's I found the drilling rig to be really useful. I also like to play as the assessor. They're a little different in how they handle. This planet has inverted gravity. I have no idea how that will work, but I'm curious to see. And the goal is retrieve the relic. We'll go with the sword dome, drone yard. Now let's activate one of these. How about rare weapon? Discover extremely strong supplement upgrades for your gadgets. I don't know what it means by supplement upgrades. I'm kind of curious. So let's activate that. You can always turn these back off if you decide you don't want to play with them. So let's activate that. Ooh, I'm going to have to experiment with the Tesla Dome as well. So many things to experiment with. But for now, that's it for the first episode, I think. Just a little test run into everything. Hopefully, come next episode, my voice will be recovered a bit better. In the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with new releases. And have a great night, everyone. Bye.